Can you put filler in the apples of the cheek? Yes, you can use filler in the cheek to give you that more youthful appearance and more rejuvenated appearance overall. There is an area, especially between two areas of fat compartments in the cheek, that over time you will see flattening and almost a hollowing of the cheek, that this is one of my favorite places to put filler. If you can restore that natural contour of the anterior portion of the cheek, it gives a softening to the whole face. This is something that you want to go to an experienced injector for, because there are vessels and vascularity in that area that you need to know exactly where that is and make sure that you avoid that area and have a very pretty outcome rather than having complications in that area. Which filler is best for the cheek? This can be debated. There are a lot of different fillers that work well in the cheeks. This is a thicker area with fat and thicker skin, and so it is more versatile in what you can place here. Some of the fillers that have a little bit more volume to them, a little bit more structure to them, tend to work really well. These last longer and they can build up the cheekbones and that cheek fullness. These can be things like Juvederm Voluma or Restylane Lyft. There are also injectables that are made for that area that are a little more elastic and tend to move more with the cheeks, and these can be like Restylane Defyne. There's also Restylane Contour, specially made for the cheek. This gives you a nice volume and a softness to the cheeks without being firm or you being able to feel that there's filler there. So there's a lot of different options for the cheeks that work really well. Do cheek fillers hurt? I actually think this is the least painful place to get injections because of the way that they're injected. So generally cheek fillers, a lot of times that we will inject perpendicular to the skin to build that area out and give that curve to the cheek. There are some fillers that you do inject them a little bit more superficially and will crosshatch, or meaning go in different directions underneath the skin. This you feel a little bit more than going perpendicular, but you do place that deeper. So these tend to be more comfortable. And most people, when they get done, say, oh my gosh, I thought that that was gonna be so much worse, and it really didn't hurt. We also use a very good numbing cream, and the fillers themselves do have lidocaine in them, and so as you inject, it becomes actually more numb and more comfortable. How long will cheek fillers last? This depends on the type of fillers that's injected. In general, we use fillers that have a little bit more structure, a little bit firmer fillers, and these tend to last longer. So these tend to last between 12 and 24 months. This is also dependent on how much filler is placed. If you just put a very small amount of filler in the area, you may see that go away faster because that is broken down and there's just not as much filler there to see. So that can be less than that year. But in general, if you rejuvenate that whole area, it's between 12 and 24 months. Have questions? I help people like you every day. Just schedule a consultation at drangela.sturm.com. Thanks for watching.